Hey guys, Ancap24 here from smartmadden.com, coming back with the next video of the Saints spot shake play of the gun tight offset tight end. Today we're going to be looking at the cover 3 and showing you how we're going to be able to attack this coverage. We're going to show you several different plays that you can go over the top, some that you're just going to go to the sidelines, and then we're going to show you some chain movers as well where you're just looking to get 3 to 5, 5 to 7 yards on this video. So let's go ahead and take a look at it now. This first cover 3 beater is able to be used in the middle of the field or the right side of the field. And what we're going to do is take the adjustments to make the X on a fade, and we're going to put the Y and motion them out to the left-hand side while blocking our running back. So the end-up setup is going to look like this. That A is going to get down the field quicker than the X will with that unique outside release that he has there, getting the attention of that free safety, leaving the X in the middle of the seam right there open for the easy catch and score. Now I wouldn't throw a big deep lob bomb. I'd definitely throw a bullet here to get the ball quicker to the X, because that free safety does have the opportunity to go ahead and play that X if you throw too much of a lob pass. Let's go ahead and show it to you now. Watch that A get down and get that free safety's attention while the X gets wide open in that seam for the easy catch and score, guys, just like clockwork on that play. Like I said before, it can also be done on the right-hand side, so let's move it over here to the right and show you exactly how it works. The same exact setup, just so move this guy over, put the X on a flat, go ahead and block that running back, which I like just to do max protect because it's a little bit easier, and then go ahead and watch how this develops. A gets down the field just the same. He gets that attention. You can throw that over there and get that easy score, guys. Right hash or middle, doesn't matter. This setup works both on cover 3. So this next cover 3 setup can be done anywhere on the field. We're going to show it in the middle just so you can see that it can work from either side. So what you want to do is take this X receiver here and motion him to the left-hand side. Then you're going to put the B on a drag while blocking your running back, okay? So here's the setup right here. And we're going to go to this wheel route on the left-hand side. And what's going to happen nicely is that X receiver has that inward turn to his route, which is going to take that left cornerback with him towards the middle of the field, leaving a little bit more room for that Y receiver. Now you're going to see that the B is going to be put on a drag in order to get to the left side a little bit quicker and getting the attention of that one nickelback. So let's go ahead and take a look at it now. You're going to see how the Y goes up the field. As soon as that guy jumps it, you're going to be able to throw that ball right there and be able to get around the corner for the easy catch and run, guys. Now this next setup is going to be very similar to the last one, where we're going to get it to the wheel route, but we're going to show a different look to make it easier for you. So what we're going to do here is put the X on a fade, and we're going to take this B route and we're going to motion him to the left-hand side while blocking our running back. What that's going to do is going to go ahead and have that A get that middle safety, and that X is going to get that left player, while the B does a nice little hesitation route. We're going to be able to go ahead and get that player a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage on the nickel cornerback, leaving the wheel route open on the left-hand side. This can be done anywhere in the field, just like the other play can go, and we'll show it to you here. So you see that wheel, as soon as it cuts up the field, you're going to be able to throw it to the left-hand side. For the easy catch right there, you're going to get a little bit less of a home run threat this way, but you definitely can get some more yards, get 30 yards or so. So this next cover 3 beater is going to be a concept in which we're going to use a crisscross method. Now what we're going to do is first start off by blocking our running back, but then we're going to take this A receiver and we're going to move him to the left-hand side. He's going to do a crisscross method with this X receiver in order to get this X receiver open when the free safety jumps the A. But in order to ensure that, what we're going to do is put the X on a smart route. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because we want this A to beat the player X down the field. If you see, when we put the smart route, it's going to go 10 yards instead of 5 yards before he starts taking that angle over. That is imperative for us in order to make this work, because we want the free safety to jump that unique route of the A rather than the X. Now, this play itself works on the left side of the field, in the middle, and not on the right because of the congestion that makes it happen. So let's go ahead and show it to you and show you how we can get this X open. Watch the A get down the field first. He gets the attention of that free safety. Now we're going to bullet it behind his back to that player down the field for the easy score. This next setup to beat cover 3 is going to be able to get your running back in the flat on a quick pass, quick hitting, a 5-yard gain type play, and we're going to show you exactly what we're going to do to make sure that happens. Now, this is great against any of those cover 3 blitzes that you're seeing, the Mike scrape 3s, the strong safety scrape 3s, and any of those type plays where they're attacking from the right side and you want to dump it off really quickly and have that ability. Now what we're going to do is take this B receiver, we're going to put him on an in, and we're going to move him out to the right hand side. Now what that's going to do is that one nickel back on the right side, that's just to the right of Julio Jones, is going to look at that route and take a little bit of a step backwards and not go to the flat right away, because there's no threat right away. The B is the better threat in his zone. That's going to give us the ability to throw to the RB. So all I'm doing right now is locking on that one player, and as soon as he kind of takes a step back, I'm throwing it to the RB. So let's go ahead and watch that now. Watch him here. He takes a step back. We're throwing it to the RB, and you're going to be able to get 5 to 7 yards really quickly without anybody touching you. So let's go ahead and show it to you one more time, then I'll show it to you in instant replay in order to show you exactly what we're looking at and how we're going to be able to hit this player. So you're going to go ahead. He's going to go to the setup, throwing it right there, and you're going to see that nobody touches him for the first 5 yards, and usually gets 6 to 7 yards just because of the way the route combination is set up. What we're looking at is going to be this player right here, this number 41. Now what you're going to see is as soon as we see he's going to start going shuffling to the right hand side, as soon as he goes and takes a back step is when I'm going to start throwing it, and you're going to see he's going to shuffle. As soon as I see he goes back like that, that's when I know I'm going to throw it to the running back on the right hand side, and you're going to see that it's just a simple catch and 5 to 7 yards without getting touched, and it's just going to be an easy chain mover for you guys to keep that in your arsenal. This next cover 3 beater is going to be able to be done anywhere on the field, but we're also going to be able to use our running back in order to make this work. If you saw in the cover 2 video, it's the same exact setup. We're going to motion this guy to the left hand side. You're going to go ahead and put the Y on a drag while going ahead and put the A on a fade. Now that's the setup right there, and what you're going to see is that the RB is going to be able to get open on the right hand side with all that crisscross motion with the mesh, with the A going ahead and driving those players over. This is definitely a play you want to go to after they stop blitzing, because if you do it while they keep on blitzing, you're going to have a little bit of a susceptible ability to get hit with those A and B gap blitzes. You do have the Y and the B on the mesh to be able to get the ball off quickly, but I prefer to use this when I know that they stopped blitzing and started going into coverage. So let's go ahead and show it to you here. Watch how the RB gets up there, and as soon as he goes to the right hand side, we're going to be able to throw this ball and get that little bit of a window that was created for the easy catch and about 25 to 30 yard gain. So these last few cover 3 beaters are really going to be those type plays that are just going to move the chains 4 to 5 yards at a time, really kind of suck in the defense in order to get him over the top later in the game. It's just these essential plays sometimes to beat blitzes, get the ball out of your quarterback's hand quickly, and show them that you can go ahead and quick throw them to death, as well as beat them with a big throw. So this is what this last couple setups are going to be. So all you're going to do is, the first setup is just block your running back. This can be done anywhere on the field. It can work on the left hash, right hash, middle, it doesn't matter. And all we're going to do is hit this B receiver. What's going to happen is this A receiver is going to have that nice outside release. He's going to drive everybody back, and we're going to hit this B receiver before he does his second break. We want to hit him on a spot route, not on the shake. And I'm going to show it to you here. This is only going to get you 4 to 6 yards, but it's going to be one of those nice, easy throws in which you're going to have your opponent game plan for it or change his defense. So let's go ahead and show it here. He's going to go ahead and you're going to hit it right there as soon as he stops, and you can see how easy that's going to be open, especially against those blitzes that come off that edge. Let's go ahead and just block your running back again, show it to you here. You want to hit it to him before he does his move, and you're going to be able to get that 4 to 6 pretty easily. Now, if you mistime it just a little bit, and he goes over the middle, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm going to try to do it here. See how he does it right there? It's not that big of a deal because he's going towards the left side. It still works, but I do prefer that you don't do it that way, just in case you have an errant throw. You want to throw it right there and get that easy 4 to 6 yards. So this next setup we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a decoy to the drive out play, in which he's going to be able to go ahead and motion this play out 3 steps to the right like this, and then hike the ball. And what he's going to do, he's going to stop, he's going to go across the field, and you're going to see how open he's going to get because everybody just drives back because of the rest of the route combinations. So this last cover 3 beater is going to be a play to the running back that's going to be a little bit pesky for your opponent, and something that they're going to have to keep in the back of the mind if you do it once or twice throughout the game. And it's a universal type play where you can do this against any type with the gun tight offset tight end plays. I haven't shown it to you in any other play, and I'm showing it to you now on this formation. What you do is you put the RB on and out left. Now if you see that little bit of a route where it goes towards the quarterback first, and he goes up the field in between the center and the right guard and that A gap. You're going to be able to throw it to him as he crosses the line of scrimmage in stride for the easy 5 to 10 yards. Now, what you want to do here is make sure that you throw it to him before he breaks to the left in order to make sure that he catches the ball in stride. So let's go ahead and show it to you now. See how he gets up the field, you're throwing it to him right there, and see how we got an easy 9 yards with this route combination. Now we can also build off of this and do some decoys to get your opponent's eyes off of that player. So we can put that RB on the out left like we did before. Now we can go ahead and just use this guy on this X or the B receiver and motion him out to the outside, pretending like it's going to be a speed out play, and then that way everyone's eyes go to the left and you can be able to throw that without them seeing it. So kind of like this, you move him out here, pretend like it's a speed out play. Now you're able to throw it to him right there and get the easy 7 to 10 yards when that user isn't watching him, guys. So that is the cover 3 video here for the Saints spot shake. I do appreciate the views on this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend, guys, that we're doing this series. Really trying hard to get these videos out for you in a timely manner, but I wanted to make sure that you guys had this here today. So appreciate it. 8cap24 from smartmadden.com. Have a great day, guys.